A funny story. When I was about 13 or 14, lived in a small town in Alabama. And during the summer, there wasn't much to do. So we'd find stuff to do. And one of the things we used to do is what I call backwoods surfing, where we would just find a dirt road, a gravel road, a trail, or whatever, and ride our bikes down as far as we could go, see where it led, and explore it. So one time we found this spot. It was about a half a mile down this path that had a small lake. It was like a little watering hole. So it was like, oh, cool. We'll have to check this out. We knew it was somebody's property because it was, it had barbed wire all around it. But that didn't stop us. We just hopped the fence and went on to explore. And it was such a chill spot, we stayed there all day and decided, we'd come back every now and then and just chill. So one day, heading back to the spot, we were barreling down, just riding our bikes, racing, and I was in front, just hauling ass, right? And then all of a sudden, just bam! What the I hit this barbed wire fence so hard that it pulled the post out of the ground and wrapped around me and the bike. And man, that shit hurt. But I couldn't help but laugh watching the faces of everybody slamming on brakes going by, waiting for that shit to happen to them. But it didn't. Once they saw they were, it was just me. We all laughing, and they helped me out of the barbed wire, all cut up and everything. So we just laughed and kept it going. So anyway, what most likely happened was the people who owned the property got tired of us going down there trespassing and put a fence up. But the barbed wire was gray and the gravel was gray, and it sort of blended in, and I didn't see it. So I went right into it. But I learned something that day that stuck with me ever since. See, growing up in Harlem, I was accustomed to checking out my surroundings, watching my back, and observing differences. But there, things rarely changed. So I got comfortable until they did. What I got from this was, a lot of times in life, we get used to things being the same, get comfortable, and don't notice those subtle differences. But I've learned to pay attention. So when people say to me, Pete, you always switching things up, doing something different, it's because I noticed those subtle changes. And when it's time to switch it up and do something different or adjust, maybe even adapt. Because nothing stays the same, nor should I.